passions, seeing students evolve and become these amazing young adults that you then send off to the world. When I first started, and for 10 years in Minnesota, I was a middle school social studies teacher. And the absolute chaos and energy and passion that middle schoolers have for everything is, I think, what kept me in education for so long. Burnout rates in the US can be high for teachers, but I think it's that energy, it's the possibility that education has. Every day is full of potential when you're in the classroom, right? And so being a part of that and seeing students grow, seeing students change their passions, seeing students evolve and become these amazing young adults that you then send off to the world, I think that's what's kept me in education so long. It's the fact that no day is ever the same, and with that comes possibility and comes potential. And I think we are lucky to be in a profession that has that. Like, there are still days, I'm removed more from the classroom now, but there are days where I wish I was in a middle school classroom. Like, I wish that, that I could interact with the kids like I used to, and just to be around that, just to be around the energy, and to see a 7th grader be so excited about whatever it is. It's a book, it's the new Avengers movie that's coming out, it's the new Taylor Swift album that just was released, and they're losing their minds. Those were the highlights. Those are just the highlights I still remember. I still remember interactions with kids a decade ago when the new the Brick Riordan, like the Percy Jackson and that kind of stuff, when those books would come out, a new one would be released, and just how that would dominate the week, right? A little bit of social studies on the side, but really it's about Percy Jackson. We have students every year that are applying to be leaders. There still is a spot in the secondary school for students to pursue their passions, and more so at KIS than I have seen in a lot of international schools. One thing that I've been particularly impressed with is the club system and the athletics and activities program that KIS has. The fact that we have 60 high school clubs, that we have students every year that are applying to be leaders, that are applying to programs and creating new systems for them to chase their passions, is inspiring. And so to encourage that, to help facilitate that, to help students grow in their passions and in their personal endeavors is something that I still think connects me back to that energy. Is wild. Wild, it's sweaty, it's messy, and I love it.